What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? It is Killer Drone, and welcome back to some more Terraria. In today's episode, we are going to be heading over to the jungle in order to get some Chlorophyte. But before we go over there, we do need to get ourselves a brand new pickaxe crafted up. And the pickaxe that we're going to create is going to be the pickaxe axe. So it's a pickaxe and axe combination, and it is going to cost some souls of sight, some souls of might, some souls of fright, as well as some hollowed bars in order to create. So let's just go ahead and make this guy over at our anvil. And there we go. Now we can replace out our orichalcum pickaxe as well as our platinum axe with that guy. Not bad at all. Go ahead and just favorite that, and I can get rid of the other two in one of these chests. As you can tell, my chests have become just a nightmare. Probably between the next episode and this one. And between this and the next episode, I'll probably take a little bit of time to go ahead and expand our base out here and get some more chests and stuff. So more than likely that's going to happen between episodes. So just FYI for you guys, gonna work on that. It's not gonna remain a complete disaster. But without further ado, let's go ahead and let's head over to the jungle. I also need to replace out my Bazaar into this slot so that we can ignore the poison damage. Also, another thing that I feel like I should address before we head out to the jungle is about half of my comments have been about the Ankh Shield. Everybody wants me to get the Ankh Shield accessory for my accessory slot over here, and there's actually a reason that I haven't done that, and that is because it's very hard to get. I've been grinding on getting the materials, like, as you can see, I do have the medicated bandage already, and I've been working on getting some of the other things that I need to craft the Ankh Charm, but it's not as easy as go and get the Ankh Shield. It's not like it's a drop chance. You have about 16 or so 1% chance items that you have to combine together in order to get the Ankh Charm and then combine it with the Obsidian Shield. But as you can see here, I do already have the Obsidian Shield created, I do have the medicated bandage created, and I also have a ton of the accessories already saved up, like the megaphone, the angry blindfold, as well as some other different items and accessories that I need to combine together, but I don't have everything that I need in order to create the Ankh Shield. I still need to go to the dungeon and wipe some things out there. I also need to go underground and try and get some armor polish, because I still haven't gotten any of that dropped. I also need to get the trifold map. There's a lot of different items that go into making the Ankh Charm, so just bear with me. The Ankh Shield is coming, but it does take a while. There are a lot of items that go into creating the Ankh Shield. Now, onward to the jungle. Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, so here in the jungle over by our witch doctor, and we need to collect up a brand new ore known as Chlorophyte. And Chlorophyte is a green ore that converts mud into Chlorophyte. So if we dig around here in the mud, eventually we will end up finding a bit of Chlorophyte. In fact, I think I see a little bit right there. And if we fly over here, I think this may be some right up here, but instead of us trying to look just with our eye with no help, let's actually use a Spelunker potion, and as you can see, all of the Chlorophyte is now lit up so we can mine it very easily. So that is what I'm going to do. I'm going to take a little bit here, and I am just going to mine up a ton of Chlorophyte, because we're going to need it for some brand new Chlorophyte armor, as well as we're going to need it for our new Chlorophyte bullets. Also, while I'm here in the jungle, another thing that I forgot I needed to collect is Life Fruit. Life Fruit will increase our maximum life by 5. So we're going to need a lot of these guys in order to get ourselves up to our max health of 400. So I'm going to keep an eye on these while I'm around here as well. See if I can find a few more. Heyo! That, ladies and gentlemen, is an Uzi. That is a brand new weapon. I didn't actually think that I was going to get this guy during this playthrough, because it is relatively rare from the angry trappers that are here in the jungle, but Looks like I just got a little bit lucky. Let's see if I can find myself a safe place to actually equip this guy. So let's go ahead and throw him in place of the rifle for right now. And let's go ahead and see. Okay, so a little bit slower shooting. But does it do more damage? I'm very curious. Let's see. Let's attack this guy. The Uzi is much slower shooting than the Mega Shark. Not gonna lie about that. Alright. And I'm getting wrecked. It looks like it deals more damage, though. To be honest with you. It looks like it deals a bit more damage. Let's see. The Mega Shark does 41 range damage, but it's also got the Unreal modifier. And then the Uzi does 49, but it also has a minus 11% speed. So theoretically, if we get a better modifier on this guy, it could maybe not be as good, but at least be decent as an alternative to the Mega Shark. Not bad at all. Not bad at all. And ladies and gentlemen, I just killed a moth in order to get the jungle key. Not bad at all. That will come in very handy whenever we go back into the dungeon so we can unlock the jungle chest. Not bad. I'm continuing to mine chlorophyte here, but those life fruit, I don't remember exactly how they work. I don't remember if I have to be in the jungle for them to grow or if they will just grow slowly over time, because it seems to me like there's not a lot of them around. There's not a lot of them around at all. I've seen 2 so far, and I've been around in this area for quite a while. Just seems like there's not very many, so I'm wondering if I need to keep this area loaded in order for them to actually grow. Not entirely sure about that, but I am going to keep on a lookout for them. Alright, ladies and gents, we are back, and I have been in the jungle for a little while. Once again, I did not get a ton of life fruit from being there, though. I may have to just go back there later on and just grind out a ton of life fruit just by hanging out in that area, because I'm just not seeing a ton whenever I'm over there. But I was able to collect up 488 chlorophyte ore that we can turn into some chlorophyte bars. So I'm going to go ahead and just transfer all of these into bars, and we now have 81 chlorophyte bars that we can work with. So let's go ahead and head inside of here, and let's start crafting. First and foremost, we are going to need a brand new ranger set, which I believe a solar eclipse. Why a solar eclipse right now? That is not at all what I wanted to happen. Okay, well, this just got pretty terrible. Okay, let's go ahead and make this while the solar eclipse is going on. So, let's go ahead and grab ourselves a helmet. Let's grab ourselves a plate mail, and let's grab ourselves some leggings. So, boom, boom, boom. There we go. We are fully geared up. I don't know that we will still be able to take down a solar eclipse, though. Looks like we're doing okay. A broken bat wing. Hey, that's a new set of wings there, boys and girls. Okay, let's see how we fare against these guys. I don't think we're gonna do very well, but it looks like we're holding our own thus far. Are we gonna be able to take down solar eclipses now? Ladies and gentlemen, we may just be strong enough. We may just be strong enough to take down solar eclipses now. Oh, man. Oh man, that's really good, because that is a great source of gold. An amazing source of gold. Go ahead and just put all of our gold up. And dudes, I think we can actually survive this. I do. I mean, the Reapers are a little bit bad, but... Oh, but Mothron. We probably won't be able to survive with Mothron. Oh man, that's kind of a problem. That's kind of a problem. But at least these normal guys were able to take out decently enough. I mean, it's not great, but it's something. Get out of here, Reaper. I mean, this crystal really helps keep them far enough back that as long as I keep moving, we're doing decent. We're really doing decent. Okay, alright, that's a lot of them. That's a lot of them spawning in. That's a lot. Okay, all right, never mind. Things are getting a little bit sketchy around here. Alright, ladies and gents, we are back, and I've kind of figured out how to take on the solar eclipse super easily. If I stand up here on this platform, and I just shoot down at the Earth, those guys just collect up down there because they're trying to steal all of the coins that are dropping. And all I have to do is just continuously shoot straight down, and they're all dying. And then whenever Mothron spawns in, all I do is I head up top to where the asphalt is, and then it's just like a normal boss fight. All of the mobs stay down here at the bottom, on top of the Earth, trying to collect up those coins, and then me and Mothron go one-on-one up at the top. And I have already beaten Mothron one time, just by... Oh, here we go. Hello, Mothron. So the way that I'm handling Mothron, which Mothron is very fast, so I have to be pretty careful here, but if I can avoid him, the second that he starts spitting out these eggs, I just go, I destroy the egg very quickly, and then right back to targeting on the Mothron. Just like this, and now Mothron is going to be dead here in just a second. The more eggs that Mothron tries to lay, the better for me, because that is free hits that I'm able to get in on him. There we go. And there we go. Mothron is dead. Super, super easy fight. And all of the mobs are still down at the bottom below, and I can just come, head over here, and look at them. They're all standing right here. I can come down here. I can grab up the coins eventually. I may have to actually lure them away a bit, but overall, this is a super easy way to handle the solar eclipse. It's kind of cheaty, to be honest with you, but you know what? I'm gonna take it. And ladies and gentlemen, we are back, and that actually turned out pretty great. I mean, we still died 4 or 5 times during the solar eclipse, but overall, it went pretty smoothly. It wasn't a terrible fight by any means, but I actually have some things that I need to sell to the merchant now, one of which being our hollowed armor. We no longer need this stuff because we have the Chlorophyte set. Also, we did get some broken hero swords. I don't think that this is going to be super useful to me during this playthrough because I believe that that is used to create melee weapons, and I don't have any, I don't really have any need for melee weapons in a ranger playthrough, so I think I'm going to hold on to these, but I don't think that I'm actually going to need them at all, so I'm just going to hold on to them in case something happens where I do need those guys. We also have some broken bat wings. We can make a new pair of wings. However, I do believe these things are less than the flame wings that we have. I don't think that they are as good as the flame wings. So that's kind of something that I may make, but probably won't use. But that is some of the stuff that we needed to sell. I also have some more junk in here, like some more bazoors that I got from going to the jungle that we can sell off as well, because they actually fetch a pretty high price. But we were making the Chlorophyte armor, and as you can see, we did make it to help us with the solar eclipse, but I actually haven't talked about the armor at all. So first and foremost, let's talk about that just a little bit. As you can see, our defense is now up to 67, and the Chlorophyte armor's big deal is not so much that the defense increases significantly. It's really not a significant increase in defense at all. But as you can see, the set bonus summons a powerful leaf crystal to shoot at nearby enemies. So what this entire set together does is this little crystal right here above my head. This will automatically target the nearest enemy and start shooting kind of a magic-y projectile at the enemy automatically. So really, really cool. It helps you out and gets you out of some big jams at this stage in the game. Kind of keeps mobs away from you. Unless there's a lot of them, then this thing can get overrun pretty easily and you'll have to help it out. But if it's just a single creature nearby, this thing will more than likely help out. It definitely increases your DPS. Also, just looking at the Chlorophyte helmet, we have plus 16% increased range damage, as well as 20% chance to not consume ammo. The chest plate does 5% increased damage, period. No range damage there, just because this is more of the general set here. But anyway, also 7% increased critical strike chance, and the pants is 8% critical strike chance and 5% increased movement speed. So not bad at all, not bad at all. This is a really, really good set of armor and a nice upgrade for us to get. However, there's one more thing that we can do with the Chlorophyte, and that is some Chlorophyte ammo. Now, I don't remember if the Chlorophyte bullets cost the bars or the ore. I can't remember, but let's see. I don't actually see it here. Is it a crafting bench item? So I see the Chlorophyte ammo, or the arrows. Oh, I bet you it's that I need Chlorophyte bullets in my inventory, or regular bullets in my inventory as well. Let's see. Let's put those silver bullets up there. Let's see. Do I have regular bullets in one of these chests? Yes, an entire stack of 99 musket balls. That will work. And if we go ahead and try to craft now Chlorophyte bullets, it does take the bars, so that's kind of disappointing, but still, 70 musket balls and 1 Chlorophyte bar gets you the Chlorophyte bullets. Now, Chlorophyte bullets are very, very special bullets because they auto-aim. All you have to do is kind of shoot in the general direction of a creature, and this will automatically lock onto them and do damage. It chases after your enemy, as you can see. So very, very nice. It makes it to where you can focus more on your movement and less on your aiming. So I can actually avoid bosses better instead of having to worry about aiming down on the bosses. Very, very, very good set of bullets there. And that is what we're going to be using for most of the rest of the playthrough here. It's really the best ammunition that you can get in the game is the Chlorophyte bullets. So we'll probably be spending a fair amount of time in the jungle just collecting these things up. But I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to put our Chlorophyte bullets away because I'm not going to be using those all the time. They're basically going to be saved up for boss events. But ladies and gentlemen, it is not over yet today. Goodness gracious, we just got a notification that there's a pirate invasion coming after us. Now, last time that these guys were at our base, they actually did a ton of damage around here. So now, it is time for a bit of payback. Hopefully, we should be able to take these guys out pretty easily. Hopefully. Oh man, one of these guys are letting loose with their own fire. Alright. I think it must be the captain over there. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. These guys are still very, very, very tough. But we should be able to get through this thing fairly easily. We are outputting some pretty high DPS now. So I'm hoping that we'll at least be able to survive through this. Let's go ahead and head back over here. And you probably need to get indoors there, buddy. One of the issues with these guys is they do have ranged attacks, whereas the Solar Eclipse, mostly they don't have any ranged attacks, where these guys, pretty much all of them do, except for these sword guys, but the captain has a ranged attack, as well as some of the musket ball shooters, so some of these guys are going to be pretty hard to handle. Stay back, buddy. Yeah, this is still, we're very, very underpowered for the pirate invasion. Man, you would think that the Solar Eclipse would be harder than the pirate invasion, right? I don't know, maybe that's just my logic. My logic would be that this would be easier because it does appear that their damage stat or their health stat is lower. But as you can see, these guys have a ton of different ranged attacks, so it's going to make it a lot harder to deal with these guys. But I am going to continue working on taking these guys out, I guess. It's going to be probably a fair amount of deaths. So I'm about halfway through the pirate invasion now, and I can confirm these guys suck to deal with. Holy crap, they are terrible. This is... They just keep falling from the sky from my platforms up there. I wonder if I get up there. Probably not, because then they'll just be encouraged to use range stuff, right? And then I'll have the same exact issue that I'm having anyway. Yeah, dude. We're gonna end up with a graveyard once again around here. This is terrible. I hate the pirate invasion. And we're not even dealing with the boss yet. We literally haven't even seen the boss yet, so yeah. Those little captain guys, I guess they're kind of like a mini-boss. Those guys are terrible. I don't remember them being that hard in normal mode, by the way. I guess their increased health is really what's doing it. But yeah, they seem like they're a lot worse. They really do. They seem like they're a lot worse. Go away. All of the range characters are really what is terrible here. The normal fighting guys, these guys are not terrible. It's the pirate crossbower and the pirate, I guess it's Deadeye. Yeah, those two guys, and then the captain really sucks. The rest of them, just the normal deckhands and the guys with the swords, they're nowhere near as bad. Nowhere near as bad. Look at this. Look at this. I literally just spawned in. I come over here and literally just immediately get wrecked. Oh man, these guys suck. Oh well, we're 76% of the way there. We're almost done with these guys. You know, something that I kind of want to test, I wonder if my dart rifle would be better against these guys, simply because... Oh man, I don't have any darts on me though. The dart rifle may be better simply because with the dart rifle and the cursed flame arrows or the cursed flame darts, that would do a lot of area of effect damage, which may indeed be better. Let's see, do I have any cursed flames? I'm not seeing any, and these guys are coming for me. This may be an issue. Let's check and see if they're in here. They're not in there. Are they in here? I could have swore I had some cursed flames around. Oh no, that's not good. Well, the boss is here. The boss is definitely here. Hello, Flying Dutchman. Yeah, I feel like the cursed flames would do a lot better than the Mega Shark, simply because the Mega Shark deals no piercing damage, and I think this is an event that any type of piercing or anything like that would do very, very well. Very, very well. Okay, Flying Dutchman. I don't think that he regenerates his cannons. I don't think. He may, though. He may. I don't remember. If he doesn't regenerate his cannons, we'll be fine at dealing with this dude. Because we deal a ton of single target damage. The problem is we have no whatsoever penetration damage. And that's really the big thing for the Flying Dutchman and, well, pretty much this entire event. If you can pierce, then you can take out all of these pirates pretty easily because they line up pretty well. Is there a piercing bullet that I have? I guess the crystal bullets would be the closest to piercing that I have. I do have some of those. I think I actually have some of those in my inventory already. Oh well, we're almost done with this event. For next time, we'll definitely have some type of piercing ability so that we can take these guys out easier, but we are almost done, so I'm not going to worry about it this time. And there we go, ladies and gentlemen. The pirates have been defeated, but we have ourselves a massive graveyard that we need to take care of. Oh, man. This is not good. All right, let's start cleaning up around here. So another really cool drop that I got from that pirate invasion, though, is the discount card. What this does is it lowers shop prices by 20% just by having this guy in my inventory. So if we ever need to buy ammunition or anything like that again, it's going to be a good idea to keep that in my inventory so that we can get some lower prices. So just as you can see, actually we may not be able to see it with this guy because he just spawned in, but we should have 20% cheaper stuff. So I think the piggy bank usually costs 1 gold, and now it costs 85 silver. So that's not bad. That's not bad at all. Let's go ahead and let's sell all of this golden stuff as well, just so that we can get a fair amount of money. That's one great thing about the pirate invasion, is it is very, very good for money. Alrighty, ladies and gents, well, I do believe that this is going to be where I wrap up today's episode. I do hope that you guys enjoyed, and I also want to let you guys know that the next episode may take a little bit longer to get out than usual. Normally, I like to have one of these guys ready to go in about 2 days. This one may take around 3 to 4 days because I have a lot that I want to do in between this episode and the next one. First of which, I want to organize this entire base area a whole lot better and actually build a base. Because right now, this is just a shack with some chests in it. I want to get us something a lot better and a lot more beautiful for us to work out of. Also, I want to go back to the jungle and get us some life fruit and start collecting this up to where we have our full health bar. And then last but not least, I also would like to do a little bit of grinding work to try and get us closer toward that Ankh shield. So I have a lot of stuff that I want to do between this episode and the next, and that will all be an episode in and of itself. But just so you guys know, there's going to be a lot of building for the next episode, so it's going to take me a little bit longer to get it out. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, I do hope that you guys enjoyed this episode. If you did, be sure to leave a like on it, as well as if you're new around here, be sure to subscribe. But anyway, guys, that's going to be it for me today. I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you in the next one. You guys have a great day.